Okay, I'm going to show you how to balance a fan blade when it's really out of clock. So you get your stroboscope. I mean, this one is really bad. You can see blue is pushed really far back, and then green and orange are about the same area, so I'm going to push blue that way a ton. Since this is aluminum, I can push it with my hands. Well, if I can, without bending it. Look, it just got instantly better. Still shakes like all hell, but look at that. I just got faster by like 200 RPM. Now we're really close. Orange is too far forward, and blue is about good with green, so I don't have to move it. And I'm just looking at these two lines right now. As you can see, it's really hard to see if I zoom in a little more. You can kind of see, but when you look at it closer, it's easier to tell. So, which way does blue have to go? Or orange has to go that way, so I bend it down that way. And you will not be able to do this with any other fan blade that, unlike these, which are aluminum. Oh, and another thing is, let me see if you can see that. You kind of can. So what I do is to regularly balance it, you put your finger here, you feel it, that one hit, that one didn't hit, that one didn't hit. So, well, these two hit, so orange would need to be pushed back that way. But since the blade hubs are really, really weird, the blade hubs get pushed back, so any bending movement from here will actually bend at this pivot point. I want it to bend here. So what I do is I put my finger under here, or hold it and somehow, and then I'll bend it there to prevent it from bending in the center right here. But to get these blade hubs center, what I do is I put my finger here, my fingernail right at the edge, and I spin it. So orange hit, or blue, orange did not, and this one didn't, so I have to push it down slightly. And try not to do it a lot, and then feel it. Blue hit a lot more. Orange barely hit, and then green is good. So I have to move blue up slightly. And those are about straight on. And next I go to the blade brackets themselves. Luckily with these, the blade brackets are like half the blade. So bam, bam, orange does not, or blue does not hit. So now I use my pivot point trick and hold it, and pivot there, and I check to make sure that it has not moved. This blade was really messed up, so it's a lot. You'll have much more. You'll have an easier time balancing your blade than I'm gonna have balancing this blade. Then you check the front edge with your finger, and figure out which one hits your finger. So green needs to be bent slightly. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. Really help if I turn the light back on. But you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm just trying not to be in the way, but I have to look. You look straight on with it. It's easier with the cage on, but I just put my hand on the table so that way it's solid and I'll hold it. So blue and orange, and green still needs to be pushed forward. It's about pretty close in the blade tips. And what you'll do is you'll pick one blade that has no damage and move the rest on toward that blade. And it usually takes a lot of practice. But I'll be here for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this trick of using a stroboscope for pitch. To make it easier. It still shakes a lot, but it'll get better. But I'll have to turn off the light first, because that is bright. It's vibrating like that because it needs fiber washers, but it's easier if I wasn't holding it. But you see how, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but with the frame rate. But you see how green is pushed so far over to the left, and orange and blue line up together. Well, then what you would need to do is bend green at the blade and bend it to match that from the top. And try not to bend those brackets. But look at the brackets. Green needs to be bent more. As you can see, it's like this is a rare case where it's really messed up. Those should all be aligned, but it's really bent because this thing got smashed, and I'm just trying to get it close enough to where it actually line up, so I'll have to bend that a lot. But most of the time you won't have to deal with that bad of a blade. Just these blade hubs will be messed up. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that's enough information on balancing vortalex blades. Now on the 4 blades, they'll have more blades, so you just have to use 4 pieces of tape. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.